That's perfect. Look at God.
Better grab all y'all breweries.
Excellent.
Yo, welcome to Beers and Bars.
Your place for rapid fire hip hop discussion and of course great beer.
I am Kamal Kiddo.
OT the Golden Child. Y'all know what time it is. Thank you for checking out last week's episode. Of course, follow us everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, and Instagram, Twitter. Also, beersandbars.com.
Beersandbars.com.
But anyway, Instagram and Twitter at Beers and Bars. All right, make sure y'all follow, retweet our posts, all that kind of stuff. Share. We appreciate all that. All right, all the love.
Word.
3 topics, 2 minutes. What we got?
Topic 1. Who had the better run? Cash Money or No Limit? Both homegrown from the ground, trunk popping.
Yeah.
Who had the best run?
Yeah.
Cash Money or No Limit? Topic 2. What album changed your mind on a particular artist? You might have wasn't really checking for this artist. You maybe hadn't heard of him. You was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you heard that album or that song or whatever that made you be like, yo, okay.
Yeah.
Word. Topic 3,
Yes.
we'll figure that one out.
Exactly.
I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. We're going to have to figure that one out. We'll see what's up.
Yeah.
Where we at?
This week we are still at Blue Nose, all right? Blue Nose Brewery. This joint is located 6119, I believe.
Which one should we be drinking right now?
This one.
Okay.
You had the right one.
Okay.
Anyhow, this joint is located right now 6119 East Avenue. This is in Hotchkiss, Illinois. Great place, good people, man. They got the old school arcade games in the back. This week we're going to be actually drinking their 2 fuses. This is a double, this is a double IPA.
Yeah.
9% alcohol, and it says fruit salad for beer geeks.
Word. This joint is strong, man. I'm gonna be drunk, bro. I'm gonna be drunk, bro.
What's our first topic, man?
Topic 1.
Yeah.
Who had the better run? Cash Money or No Limit? 2 minutes. 2
See,
minutes.
if we were asking what's the blueprint, it would be No Limit, right?
It'd be No Limit.
But if I'm gonna say who had the better run,
They had the blueprint, man.
No Limit did a lot. I mean,
No Limit laid the foundation, you know what I'm saying?
Ghetto D,
Of how to sell records.
independently move your music.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes. And he pushed it out into mainstream.
Yeah.
You know
They
what
was
I'm
dropping albums, you know what I'm saying? You had, I remember personally, Ghetto D, I remember Mr. Ice Cream Man, Unpredictable, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, mystical.
True, you know what I'm saying? Mia X had some albums that I remember, you know what I'm saying, listening to.
The Tank.
But really, as far as who had maybe the better run,
Cash Money, their whole blueprint and layout of their album covers and everything, even the back of their album cover, was very similar to No Limit.
early on, yes it was, yeah.
Early on. Very similar to No Limit. This is the way you do it.
Yeah,
So No Limit gets respect because it is the blueprint.
yeah,
All these labels that started trying to get it,
yeah,
just with nobody telling them what to do, they just doing it.
yeah.
But I said this earlier talking to you and Danny. Cash Money had a run mainly because they made better hits.
It's true.
And Manny Fresh
Manny Fresh,
was
man.
was the producer behind. He was the sound.
Bling Bling, back that ass up, you know what I'm saying?
Manny.
And then just the album,
He was
like
a secret weapon.
the Hot
He
Boys
was-
album, 400 Degrees, 500 Degrees.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they had the main ingredient. They had Lil Wayne, man. And once you throw that in there,
You could
know what
say
I'm
Lil
saying?
Wayne was their flagship artist.
who was No Limit's flagship artist? You know what I'm saying? It might have been Mystical for a while in the mid to late 90s.
It might have been Master P. C Murder.
I'm gonna give it to Cash Money though,
Silk.
man. I'm gonna give it to Cash Money, man.
Cash
Yeah.
Money.
Next topic, let's go.
What album changed your mind on a particular artist? What album changed your mind on a particular artist? 2 minutes. I'm gonna say for me, with Rick Ross, I wasn't checking for Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Teflon Don actually changed my mind.
Ooh.
I had heard Deeper Than Rap, but I was like, eh. And Deeper Than Rap is the first album I might have heard from Ross. But I was like, but when Teflon Don came out, I'm like, he is to be respected as a real artist.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really on Cam until like not Purple Haze, but like Come Home With Me.
Come home with me, yeah.
Come Home With Me. When I heard that, I was like,
Was
okay.
it that was okay?
Okay.
For me,
Okay.
Ross Teflon Don definitely was one for me.
Yeah.
Honestly, the latest Two Chainz joint is gonna have me checking out. I didn't rock with 2 Chainz. I've said it before. I did.
2 Chainz got some joints.
T.I.'s first album was I'm Serious, right?
Yeah.
I was like, eh. When trap music came out, though,
Not even. Ooh, I got on real late because I had heard songs. I ain't never heard a full album until King. To be honest with you, G.
trap music is
And that's like
changed my mind about
five
T.I.
albums. That's like his 5th album or something like that.
Trap music,
But-
pretty girls, wow. Trap music, pretty girls love trap music. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Another one I probably would throw out there probably was, since we were just talking about Wayne, the Carter One.
Ooh.
The Carter One, for me,
It's gonna have to be.
made me be like, okay, Wayne is here. I thought he was okay before that, but once I heard the Carter One, Go DJ did it for me.
Yeah, go do that.
Go DJ did it for me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I hadn't heard I had heard songs, but I really want to own the wave for real.
Yeah.
Man, this is gonna sound bad, but until Carter 3, G. Like I started really for real. Like I wasn't like I was coming out of my backpack, like heavy backpack stage. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like I was not checking for Cash Money in high school.
Yeah.
Even though shout out to Courtney, my girl Courtney Charity, she let me borrow Baller Block in the movie.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I ain't on this.
I ain't on this, dude. I'm not checking for Cash Money.
Yeah.
But yeah, G,
Okay.
that's what it is. That's what it is. Time? Cool.
Cool.
Topic 3.
Third time, what we gonna do?
Oh yeah, we don't really have. Yeah, man. For our third topic, we gonna holler at somebody from Blue Nose.
From the brewery.
What's my man's name?
I think it's Justin, right?
Justin.
Justin.
We're gonna holler at somebody from Blue Nose Brewery.
From Blue Nose, yeah.
Something we never done before.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how this goes. Pull up a chair for us, man.
There you go, right there, man.
Okay.
This is Justin.
Let's scoot over a little bit.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for
What's going on?
out.
What's going on?
He's
What's
gonna
going on?
he's gonna talk to us a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, Blue Nose and whatnot. So I guess we would start.
Hold on, let's go ahead in regular Beers and Bars form. Let's do 3 minutes. If we go over that, we might ask for more time, Ed. Let's go ahead, talk to him for 3 minutes.
Okay.
Right on.
How long have you guys been here for?
In this facility for, I think it's 2.5 years now. Yeah, not all that long. I've only been brewing here for, head brewer here for a year now. But before this facility, they had another one in Justice, Illinois, way smaller, and like a small little garage, smaller tanks, no windows, no tap room, no nothing. So this is a much better arrangement, I think. So yeah, we've been going here for a little over 2 years now.
So you're the head brewer here?
Yes.
Okay.
So what does that entail? Like, how long have you been working with them?
I've been working with them for almost 2 years now, head brewer for a year. And with such a small team as this, I handle everything from recipe creation and development to actually brewing on the brew day, and then after that, tons and tons of cleaning and organization. Like, no matter what, that's pretty much a lot of what people are doing as brewers. You know, at a bigger place like a Revolution or Goose Island, there's a little bit more task delegation. There's a head brewer, brewers under them, assistant brewers, cellar men. But being that this is pretty much like a 3-person show, we all got to kind of dip our toes and do a little bit of everything. The most fun stuff is, though, the recipe development.
That's what I want to
press
find, yeah.
stuff, going to festivals, talking to people, and doing the art too. I do a lot of art, so like doing beer labels, doing branding, and logos, and that kind of stuff. So that's how I decompress a little bit.
So a question with the creation of like the different, I see this has you guys have the like the Cali wrap, the super dank, juicy, herbal. You have different, notes and whatnot.
Yeah.
What goes into that creation process?
That's a good question because I've been working in craft beer for a really long time, even outside of this. Usually on the retail side.
This is good, by the way.
And I found that a lot of times, even let's say you have, let's say like Blue Nose IPA, whatever, you have that on the menu. That doesn't necessarily tell people a whole lot about what it means. I mean, IPA, for example, is one of those styles that there's so many different sub-variants.
Right.
Like, is it going to be super bitter? Is it going to be really juicy? Is it going to be tropical? Is it going to be herbal? So I found that having these little short, like half-sentence things just kind of give you like a glimpse of what to expect. And I think that makes for happier drinkers because, I mean, we want people to be happy with our beer and drink the stuff that they're interested in. And it gets kind of daunting when you see a tap list 10 beers long and you're like, I don't know, I'll have that, I'll try that. We want to pair people up with the style of beer that they want to drink.
Okay.
Right. So what's the more popular one right now?
Dreamy has been far and away one of our best sellers.
Oh, wow.
It's fifth. I believe fifth on the menu there, sixth.
Okay.
American wheat ale. Okay.
Yeah, that was a pretty recent recipe of ours. We used to produce a wheat ale called Basic Bitch. That one went permanently discontinued, and I kind of updated the recipe. I wanted it to be a little bit more inclusive and relatable and super drinkable.
Okay.
And I think that really speaks to the style of beer that is why it's so popular because it has something for everybody. There's no overbearing bitterness or sweetness or anything like that. But by the same token, for people that want really, really light stuff, this is appropriate for them too. Because we get just as many people asking for like, what's like a Miller Lite here as we do people asking like, what's your highest alcohol beer? What's like your craziest IPA? What are your sours like? So I think we're lucky to have 10 taps to be able to play with, so we could do a little bit of everything, a little bit of barrel aged, a little bit of dark beers, a little bit of IPAs, and our light stuff too. So.
What are you drinking?
Right now I'm drinking Moonshake.
This is what we have.
Yeah, right on. This is also a really recent recipe of ours. Really, really happy with how it turned out. I wanted to make kind of like a dessert stout, something on the sweeter side. I mean, I love stouts of all varieties. Sometimes I like something really, really roasty. One of the first stouts I really fell in love with was North Coast Old Rasputin, and that has like tobacco, dark chocolate, like heavy the to it.
The vanilla's kicking in this one though.
Yeah,
I
can
and that's what I want to focus on in this. I wanted to move away from harsh, roasty, bitter. I wanted this to be like a candy bar, or like ice cream, or like a cookie. So, but that's tough too because you also don't want it to be too sweet, Because if you have a beer that's too sweet, you don't want any more than just a tiny portion. I wanted people to get into drinking a whole 12.
Yeah. Right. So, $10 million question.
Okay.
Your favorite? No, let's say right now, rap wise. What are you listening for? What are you listening to?
As soon as you let me know about this question, I had an immediate thought in mind. We listen to a lot of music in the back. It used to be on these like dinky, shitty little speakers that we had just running our phone through. Yeah. But then I went and bought a small soundbar for like somebody's TV. There's like the one main speaker, then like a subwoofer and two other ones. And I actually mounted them. You can't see it from here, but on top of the grain room. So now we got music throughout the entire brew house, loud as we want. So especially on like brew days, we like stuff high energy. And so I'm pretty much always playing something by MF Doom. I got turned on to him like a little bit earlier in the year.
Your man!
Food is probably the one that's on most, but he's done so many cool collaborations with so many people. The Danger Doom stuff is really sick too. But it's always fun. It's always high energy. There's never anything like too slow on it. And I just love his lyric writing too. It's so weird and
one of my top 5 album MCs of all time.
Whoa!
So, he's got a great voice. So I think that's one thing. Like I could relate to lyrics and stuff. But I especially like I just like the sound of people's voices. It's just like soothing to me. I like it.
And he's entertaining. He's very
with the mask and everything. Got a little bit of mystery to him.
All right.
For sure.
Blue Nose Brewery.
Hey man.
Justin is here.
Beers
and Bars. See y'all next time, man.
Peace.